So you've got $100 to spend on the new MTG Marvel Spider-Man set. Would you get 10 play boosters, or would you risk it for a biscuit with 2 collector boosters? They're roughly about that price if you count the 10 and the 2 separately. But which one would yield more money? Now, obviously, it just depends on what you pack. But the game we're playing today is, will these 10 play boosters return more than the 2 collector boosters? We've done this a few times on the channel when there's a new set out, and it's a real fun video and everyone seems to enjoy it. So put down in the comments what you think it's going to be before you watch the video, and then come back and be honest. Actually put it in there, and then come back and say, I was right, I was wrong. That's what I want to hear from you. There's obviously some very good pulls here. Chase pull is the Soul Stone. Gwenham is very good. Imposter Syndrome. There's a few others. Eddie Brock and Norman Osborn, which we did pull the other day. Please, if you love pack opening, and I'm assuming you're here because of that as well, we did do a video on Monday, so check out that video in the link just up there, and then yeah, watch that after this one. But we're going to get onto this. Obviously, we're going to do the play boosters first and save those expensive Spider-Man collector boosters till afterwards. But we're going to get onto the first pack now. Now, there's not many, unless they come in foil. In the regular set, the play booster set, there's not many commons or uncommons, I don't think, that are actually worth any money. So we will just go through these, and then we will see what the rares are. Ezekiel, Green Goblin, and we start with Spider-Punk. Now, I've got all the prices are going to be from Cardmarket. I've got the price up on screen. This isn't on the first page, so I don't think it's worth that much money. We have a Spider-Punk and then a foil Doc Ock Henchman. Let's get on to the next pack. Yeah, appreciate all the support on the pre-release pack opening video. Make sure you go and check that out. We've got nearly 10,000 views in a day, which for us over here is absolutely massive. Loved it. Let me know what you think of this set as well. Some people like it, some people don't. Same way it is with UB sets. We have them with great power. So this is an enchant creature control. Gets +2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. All damage dealt to it will be dealt to enchanted creature instead. So yeah, interesting card. And then we get a foil School Days, a full double foil Savage Mansion, and then a treasure token. But I don't think that one's on the first one. No, it's not. So sometimes we get saved like with one really big nice pull from the play boosters. Play boosters, I'm pretty sure, have won before as well in this sort of video. City Pigeon, what a common card that is. Spiderbot, and then we're going to get to the uncommon Scarlet Spider and Web of Life and Destiny. It's our first mythic here, and this is a pretty good pull. This is in the top 5 or 6 cards. So it has Convoke, convokes back, beginning of the combat on your turn. Look at the top 5 cards you like and put a creature among them onto the battlefield. Now it does cost 8, but the convoke makes it a lot easier. But that is a sweet pull. That is a kapow. Without a excuse the corny attempt at a joke. Let's get on to the next pack. But yeah, happy with that one. That was a really good pull, that one. Web Up. Shock. Spider Suit. Vulture. Spider UK. Coming from the UK, and then Spider Sense. So yeah, it's on the first page. It's not a bad card. It has web slinging, counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. If you may cast a spell for a single blue mana, if you also return a tapped creature you control to your owner's hand. So interesting, a counter instant sorcery spell or triggered for potential 1 mana. That is a pretty good card as well. Now all the prices and all the results of this will be at the end of the video after the collector boosters. But yeah, prices, obviously, it's hard to tell with these UB sets. Sometimes, they stay there, the couple go down, but they do generally sometimes go up in there. I'm not so sure if it's going to be as popular as other UB sets, but hey, it still seems quite popular at the moment. So Electro Assaulting Battery, double rare, Ultimate Green Goblin is in there as well. Then a foil Vibrant Cityscape, and that is actually an absolute gorgeous foil. And another foil. So, not sure on the value. But that was a really good pack. So we are chasing the Soul Stone. Where are you, Soul Stone? That would really swing it round potentially for this play booster side of things. School Days, Web Shooters, Heroes Hangout, The Death of Gwen Stacy. Poor Gwen. Poor Gwen. So this is one of the sagas. Destroy target creature. Each player discard a card. If they can't, each player doesn't loses 3 life. And then exile graveyard. Oh, and an urban retreat as well. So that is, yes, on the first page. So nice. Land enters taps, but it taps for the 3 colours. Green, white, and blue. And then a foil Eerie Gravestone and a University and a Treasure. So we've definitely hit a few nice cards here. And you've got a chance with 10 packs. 10v2. There is a bit of a chance there. I'm interested to see if people do put at the start how many went for this or went for the other one. Interdimensional Web Watch. I can't see that one on there. So this artifact enters exile up to 2 cards of your library until end of the next turn. You may play those cards. Add 2 mana in combination of colours. Spend this mana to cast spells from exile. So 4 mana rot, not terrible. We also have Parker Luck as well. So another double rare. And a Beetle Legacy Criminal. The foils seem really nice in this set. And a foil Plains, and that's going to add a bit of money. Don't think they're maybe worth £1. So just over $1 maybe. They might be worth. It's the copy Spider-Man. Right, next pack. Is that in focus? Yep. Right, okay, so let's go. Subway, Daily Bugle, Doc, Scorpion, Chameleon, Silver Sable, and Gwen Stacy. This is our Mythic. Not Gwenum, we wanted Gwenum, but we have this one and we will swap it round. And it has a Ghost Spider on the other side. And then, a foil Multiverse Passage. Now that will be worth a little bit. That is a cracking pull in a play booster with the Mythic as well. That is a really nice pack, a Sinister and that. But that, whoa, look at that. Sweet pack, 2 packs to go. That is very, very interesting there. Right, let's get on. One more pack after this one, and then we're on to the collector boosters. Hobgoblin, we go Spider-Man. No, that wasn't the rare. Spinneret and Spiderling. Yeah, this one's worth a little bit, I think. I remember putting this in my other pack. It might have been that I pulled a foil one of this one. I'm not too sure. Romantic Rendezvous. Draw a card, discard a card, draw 2 cards. But yeah, still nice. Even if it's red. You know I'm a blue mage. Right, next pack. The final pack of the play boosters. Ooh, alternate art coming up. Spectacular Spider-Man. Yay, this is a really, really good pull. These play boosters have been lit. They've been really good for play boosters. This could be tighter unless we get some really great pulls from the collector boosters. This could be pretty tight, Rhino's Rampage. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I'm looking. We pulled a few on this first page. So, it looks pretty decent. Right, we're going to go on to the collector boosters now. 2 collector boosters, and then, like I say, I will flash up on screen when I check out after the video the total money for everything. And then we'll see what would win. Right, here we go. Because obviously some of these foils might be worth, but I don't think maybe some of the foils of uncommons might be worth a little bit. So they might get some money here. Amateur Hero, Pictures of Spider-Man, the Spots Portal, Lila Holographic Assistant. That is just an absolutely gorgeous foil there. Absolutely gorgeous, that one. Web Warriors. We have a Swamp. Very nice there with the foiling. Agent Venom. Can't see that one on there, so it could be, not the best rare, not the, money pool for this kind of pack. These packs obviously generally go for around $50. We then have The Death of Gwen Stacy, but the comic form of that, which we pulled the other type in the other one. And, yeah, not a bad one. What else we got? Doc Ock, Evil Inventor. I think is this one of the commander cards? I'm thinking. The beginning of combat on your turn, target non-creature artifact you control becomes an 8/8 Robert Villain artifact. Not the commander, one of the other set. I can't remember what it's called. And then Infernal Grasp with Venom. I mean, we know that's an uncommon, but that is absolutely stunning, that card. Absolutely stunning. And then Shadow of the Goblin. I'll tell you what, play boosters, possibly, unless there's something here that I don't know that is worth a lot of money, play boosters could have a chance. They could have a chance. Let's get on to the final pack. God, this one's really tight to get into. Wow, this one was hard to get into. So that is probably an art card there. Let's spin it over. Make sure it gets into focus. There we go. Stegar, Scorpions, Thwip. And these are all foils, by the way, as well, in case it's not showing. Passenger Ferry, Spider Suit, Aunt May. Now, I think this one is one of the uncommons that could be worth a little bit. So that could be a bit of money. Not lots of money. I'm talking, you know, maybe a couple of dollars. Molten Man, Flash Thompson, Spider Fan. We have a lovely Forest, foily Forest. We then have J. Jonah Jameson. When it enters, suspect up to one target creature. Whenever a creature you control with a menace attacks, you create a treasure token. So yeah, nice card, but not worth the money. Oh, a Multiverse Passage with the alternate art, though. That will be worth a little bit. That is, you know, I mean, that is just really nice. That's going to pimp out some kind of deck for me. Lady Octopus Inspired Inventor. Don't think that's a pull. I don't think that's a pull. And then Thrill of Possibility, not in foil though, with the fantastic art there as well. And then it was upside down. It is an Oscorp Industries foil with the full art as well. So that'd be worth a little bit. And then an art card as well. But coming up on screen now, what did you choose? Were you right? Were you wrong? We pulled some. I don't think the play boosters were. The collector boosters were fantastic. That is just me just looking at on the first page of what we pulled, but I could be completely wrong. Prepared to be shot down if they've won. But just want to say thanks for watching today's video. Just been a bit of fun and a different way to do some pack opening. But if you do have the $100, no matter of this result, let me know down below which way would you go. Would you go 2 collector boosters, or would you go for the quantity of 10 play boosters and get more cards into your collection? Although some of them obviously you won't be needed. Or would you go trying to pull those flashy arts and the really expensive cards? I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, please. And obviously, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to go about it extra further, I've got a Patreon you can go and check out. And if you want to go and check out Cardmarket, get all these cards for the prices, we'll put them up. If you're in Europe, go and check them out. But anyway, you lot take care. I'll see you on the next video.